Welcome back to Studio 5. You know to have safeguards for carbon monoxide and fire in your home, but what about radon? TJ Mellars with Utah Radon Utah Radon Services is joining us. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
I told TJ during the commercial break that every time we touch on this topic, I get a little bit of anxiety. And you said good, just in the sense that it's something we all should be thinking about.
It prompts action.
Sure.
And that's the important thing.
So for those who may not be familiar, because we don't talk about it as much as we talk about, say, carbon monoxide, what is radon?
So radon is a radioactive gas. It's made naturally in the soil from decaying uranium. And once it's made, it's gravitating upward. And if you have a home built on top of that, then that radon gas can basically come streaming into the home. And because it's radioactive, it's not healthy. And we'll talk a little bit more about what that can cause.
Let's talk about that. Why should we be concerned?
So radon is the leading cause of lung cancer in people who don't smoke. I'll never forget the first phone call that I received in my job where a sweet old lady was so confused and heartbroken. She was a non-smoker and had just been diagnosed with lung cancer. She had no idea why, and the physician who made the diagnosis told her to test for radon. She tested, lo and behold, it came back high, and she's calling us to go fix her home. So really testing beforehand, before things like that happen, is what the message is all about.
Let's talk about testing. TJ, how do you test?
Good question. So there's different types of radon testing devices. You have in the yellow what's called a CRM. Here on black, it's called an E-perm. This is called a charcoal test, and the charcoal test is the single most common type of radon test. What we love about it is that we can actually just mail it to people, and they can conduct it according to some simple instructions, and then they just mail it back off to a lab, and it's going to have absorbed some radon. The lab will analyze that sample and just email the results to you.
So I can just do that. You send me the kit, I do it, I send it off. You let me know if my home has an unsafe level of radon, then what?
Then what? So if the levels are elevated above a certain concentration that's considered acceptable, then action should be taken to reduce those levels. And luckily, installing what's called a mitigation system to reduce the radon levels in the home is quick and easy. It's affordable. The average cost of a mitigation system in Utah is about $1,500.
Oh, wow.
And luckily it's one and done. Really, it's one and done.
Okay.
You have the system installed, very minimal maintenance in the future, but then you have the peace of mind of not having unsafe levels of a radioactive gas that ourselves and our families are being exposed to.
Well, I'm so glad we have companies like yours who are stepping up to help keep us healthy, keep us safe, and I'm glad we're talking about it today. That anxiety can go away with action, like you talked about. How can we get in touch with you to schedule a test?
Good question. Two ways. You can call our office phone number, which is 801-871-0715, or you can go ahead and go to our website, which is utahradonservices.com, and just put in a form to request a free test online.
All right,
Super easy.
Link you from our website too, so you can get that taken care of, get that peace of mind. TJ, thank you so much.
Thank you.